Good afternoon, Joey, only the Cariboo weather dude. My last video was about the avalanche risk this week, and it's almost like I'm reading the minds of Avalanche Canada, because today they put in effect a special public avalanche warning for the interior of British Columbia. There's been multiple incidents in the last 24 hours. We're going to talk about all that in today's video. All right, hang tight. Special public avalanche warning, SPA, in effect for December 28th until the end of January 2nd. The SPA region includes most of BC's Columbia Mountains Glacier and Mount Revelstoke National Parks, as well as the Northern Rockies. The SPA extends from the southern boundary of the Purcell Wilderness Conservancy and Kokanee and Valhalla Provincial Parks to Williston north of Pine Pass and Mackenzie. The recent storm and subsequent weather conditions have destabilized a weak snowpack. A prolonged cold and dry start for the winter created a number of persistent weak layers in the snowpack across the interior ranges of British Columbia. The recent storm and warming temperatures have now destabilized that weak pack, making large, human-triggered avalanches likely. The storm cycle that hit Western Canada over the past weekend added a significant snow to an already exceptionally weak lower snowpack. This has brought the conditions to a tipping point where dangerous avalanches are likely. While avalanche danger ratings may start to decrease as weather improves, there will be a chance of triggering large-scale avalanches. Making conservative terrain choices can help manage this risk. Sticking to lower angle slopes and choosing smaller objectives that minimize the consequences of an avalanche are examples of how to reduce the risk. So here's the map of where that extends to. That includes here in Wells, British Columbia, the Cariboos as well. They didn't say the Cariboos in names, but the Columbias are the Cariboos more or less, right? So right from the top of the Rockies, southern tip of the Northern Rockies, all the way down. Very dangerous situation. Here's our Avalanche Canada map. We have 4 witnessed and reported. That's the important thing about, see these blue dots and the numbers. There's probably many avalanches that aren't witnessed and reported. These are ones that are witnessed and reported. And we have incidents in northern British Columbia. We had one that we reported yesterday. We have a new series of incidents in Kananaskis, sort of outside Banff. We'll see where that is in a second. And another incident in southern British Columbia. This report outside Smithers is called Reality Check. One person was injured, caught but not buried. One person involved. Their comments are, they skied off the traverse to the right, approximately 3 feet above the traverse upon stopping. I felt it settle and it all broke around me. It started moving. I stayed upright, managed to ski out to the bottom and to the left. Majority of snow funneled to the left towards trees, I think. Not sure. 40 centimeters a crown, propagated 20 meters above me, 30 meters wide, all estimated. So this one was at Panorama Peak Avi shoots. I was just guessing when I said earlier, Tuesday, December 27th at 1300 hours, about the time I was putting out the video warning you all. People partly buried with normal breathing, 1. There are no comments, but they did put these pictures, including that nice large tree. So small, but it doesn't take a big one to really ruin your day. South of Lake Louise, avalanche control is planned for Mount Bourgeois and Eagle Mountain on the Sunshine Village Access Road on Wednesday, December 28th. That's happening today. 11 a.m. Tuesday, December 27th. Hell-roaring Branch C. This is near Kimberley, BC, outside Cranbrook, sort of northeast of Creston. 2 people were in the group. One person was partially buried with impaired breathing. Second of 2 skiers in open trees was caught in a slide. Class 2. Trigger start zone was not clear. May have been in a very obvious remote trigger or possible natural. Visibility was poor due to trees in terms of determining a start zone. Slope angle was similar to the first run of day, but a bit more open and steeper above point where skier skied into open tree environment. Some snow in mouth throat of skier. Lots of effort put into moving arms in front of face and ended up in downslope facing, somewhat upright position. 1 ski remaining on. Tumbling was involved. Snow stayed soft, so self-extrication was possible. No photos taken. Wumping frequent on the way up, but no shooting cracks. Terrifying. This was the one we reported on yesterday, the full burial that happened on Christmas Eve day at 12:30. The skier triggered the slope and they were buried for 3 minutes. In the Revelstoke area, they're saying underneath the new storm snow lurks a weak sugary snowpack, and that sugar ain't sweet if you know what I mean. So lots of incidents already. No one killed in any of these incidents, so that's great news. But how long until a really big avalanche now lets go, and that does happen? Someone's going to die. It happens every year. Please don't let it be you. On Thursday, just looking at isolated flurries and ahead of a new bunch of systems that comes in. In the BC interior, the frontal system reaches the coast Thursday, but it's not stretched apart as it tries to move inland. Therefore, quiet conditions over the interior in the morning. 1,500 meter temperatures for the Cariboos down to Castlegar will hover from -1 to -5. Strong southerly winds at 2,500 meters over the Monashees and Selkirks will develop midday today and continue into the night. Caution near Big White, where the mountain summit could reach extreme winds. Confidence is low to medium, though, on that. More specifically during midday before reducing back to strong late in the afternoon. Scattered flurries in the Alberta Rockies. Some 20 to 40 km/h winds reported in the Yukon and South Klondike at alpine elevations. And Friday is what we're looking at next. Reinforcements will arrive from another system near Vancouver Island. More precipitation to the southern coast mountains. Snowfall along the North Shore Mountains Friday to Saturday could be 15 to 25 centimeters, so we'll see the avalanche risk go up there. Hovering around 800 to 1,300 meters will be freezing levels. Strong southwesterly winds over the North Shore Mountains Friday afternoon and tonight. On Saturday, upper ridging will build, so precipitation from Bella Bella north will gradually taper off during the day. The BC interior on Friday, reinforcements will arrive as another frontal system near Vancouver Island pushes inland. The surface low will weaken as it crashes into the coast, but will have enough juice to spread snowfall to the interior from the Cariboos down to the border in the afternoon. By midday, the interior will see snowfall taper off. 2 to 10 centimeters of snowfall Friday morning to Saturday morning along the Monashees, Selkirks, Purcell mountain ranges. On Saturday, scattered flurries from Mackenzie to Cranbrook in the morning, tapering off by afternoon. Trace amounts forecasted, moderately westerly winds at 2,500 meters over southern sections of Purcell and Lizard ranges. So dangerous situations going on. We do have a serious warning in effect for basically all the eastern mountain ranges. The chance of avalanche is very high. Someone is going to die. Don't let it be you. All right, I'm Joey, only the Cariboo Weather Dude. Please subscribe to the channel, hit like, leave a comment. Help me grow the channel because this is what I'm trying to do. Okay, bye for now. Be safe.